Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. And now the handoff. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He goes out of bounds, but not before reaching the 49-yard line. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still on it. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You've got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They mix it up with a run. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Going after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. The back's got it. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
but it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Handoff over left. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, he's got some space here. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Ohio State. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point was up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the outmen. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Back to pass. It's Van Buren. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's looking to scramble.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They'll run it from the gun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking to pass, it's Van Buren. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. First down, we're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. First down and goal, and the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime. They keep him off balance with a run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense facing second and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Finds his man. It's Graham. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. State offense comes back onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They get the second half started with their running play. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaks loose at the 45. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's St. Clair. Catch made on the right side. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking for some space. It's Peoples. Able to fight for a decent game here in that running play.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Peoples. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back in motion now. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Shotgun formation here on third down. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Pass not complete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to create here on the move. He's got his man in the open field. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
They're going to run it. Look out, room to run here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
Quarterback keeps the football. Clean toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, there it is, Chris, one of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Looking downfield. It's Van Buren. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. To throw, it's Van Buren. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose to tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and they're just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll run the option. He finds some space. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, they didn't get a ton here, Chris, but they get enough for the 1st down. The drive moves on thanks to a timely pitch by the quarterback to pick up what they needed.
Send the back in motion. The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
He keeps it on a design run. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Buying time. Moving to his left.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. It's an option look. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. They connect for 6.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Play action here on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he makes the grab inside the 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
To the air, it's Van Buren. Now the pass rush gets home.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pump over the middle. It's Watkins. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.